What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on Moonriver, which has pumped up 35% in the last 24 hours and is currently trading at $6.48. So where is it heading to next? Is it going to crash back down in value, or is it going to pump back up over where it's worth at the moment, potentially heading over to $10 over the next couple of days? That's what we're going to be going through. So we're going to cover both buyers and sellers point of view, looking at, is now the right time to buy it? Is it too late? Is it overvalued? Or on the other hand, if you're on a profit, is now the right time to sell it and take out your profits? Or should you hold on to it before it pumps up even higher? But before I get into all that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, following me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I'm going to be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and we do have the purple line running across the chart here, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of Moonriver, which is here in purple at $4.50. However, we can see it trading at a much higher value here in red at $6.42, meaning it's performing quite well and much better than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart, what can we see? Well, it is quite of a controversial one. We've got the blue line looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and the orange lines looking bullish, heading towards the positive direction. So essentially what we have is two lines going the opposite direction to each other. One's looking bullish and one's looking bearish, meaning an overall fluctuation in value is what is expected from Moonriver over the next 12 to 14 hours. So in the early hours of tomorrow to tomorrow midday, I'm expecting this crypto to be more or less trading around $6.40 to $6.50, somewhere in between that target is where I'm expecting it to be trading at. However, in between that time, it is likely to pump up to over the $7 mark, and also it may drop down to around $5.50 to $6, somewhere in between here as well. So do expect it to be quite volatile up and down, but the overall outcome seems to be more on the neutral side. So essentially in the early hours of tomorrow, the crypto should be trading around $6.50. Now, moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days we've got the blue and the orange line heading upwards towards the bullish direction. However, they are looking very steep guys, meaning this is not realistic. Again, the only reason why it's looking so steep is because of the major increase that's taken place over the last couple of hours. The graph thinks that it's going to keep carrying on pumping that way. However, that is not the case. Over the next 7 to 8 days, so towards the end of this week, early next week, I'm expecting Moonriver to have dropped back down below $5 is where I'm expecting it to head down to. So yes, you guys can call it a crash or whatever, but yeah, I'm expecting it to drop back down below $5 towards the end of this week and early next week as well. But again, that doesn't mean that it's going to be consistently hitting red days for the next 7-8 days. Of course not. It is likely to hit green days in between as well, a little bit of a pump here and there, but unfortunately the overall outcome seems to be more on the negative side rather than the positive side, meaning dropping below $5 is what I'm expecting. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, again guys, the blue and the orange line are still looking very steep, heading towards the bullish direction, meaning this is not realistic. However, over the next 6 to 8 weeks, so mid to late December 2023, so basically towards the end of the year, I am expecting an overall minimal increase in value from Moonriver from where it is at the moment, potentially heading just over $8 is where I'm expecting this crypto to be trading at towards the very end of the year. And again, That doesn't mean that from this point onwards it's going to be a smooth and steady increase in value. As I mentioned earlier, we are going to see dips in between as well. There might be even red weeks in between where it's likely to take a little bit of a hit, But again, the overall outcome seems to be more on the positive side. The reason I say this is because I'm also expecting Bitcoin to head over $40,000 by the end of the year. Guys, if you haven't been watching my videos, I did predict Bitcoin to hit $35,000 by mid to late October 2023. And yeah, that's basically the time it hit that target. And now I'm expecting it to head up to $40,000 towards the very end of the year, which means it should have a positive impact on the crypto market. Not just Bitcoin or Moonriver, but the whole crypto market in general should essentially be moving towards a positive direction, is what my expectations are for the rest of the year, and hence why I'm saying Moonriver should be heading over $8 by the end of the year as well. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. As you guys can see, we are literally trading in the lowest part of the red zone, meaning we've got quite a long way to head up to the green zone or even the resistance target, which is $119.15. And I'm not expecting Moonriver to head up there anytime soon, at least not for the next 2 to 3 years. But again, that doesn't matter. As long as we can slowly and steadily increase in value, we should be good to go. But yeah, we are going to be stuck in the red zone for at least the next 18 to 24 months, guys. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on Moonriver. Let's get rid of the Fibonacci scale and go into the CoinMarketCap website. We can see the trading volume has gone up over 1,500%, making it $48.8 million in trading, which is again a huge percentage increase in trading. It is one of the top gainers in the last 24 hours, so of course it is going to get a lot of attention, a lot of hype around it, and more people will also be looking into the project, more buyers, more sellers, so on and so on, and the trading volume is likely to increase even higher over the coming hours. So going back to the candlestick pattern chart, what would be my buying price for Moonriver right now? If I was to invest into it, I wouldn't. Only reason is I'm expecting it to drop back down in value, and my buying price would essentially be anywhere below $4 is where I would consider it a reasonable value to invest into the crypto. Even though I wouldn't, if I really wanted to, yeah, I would wait for it to drop below $4. And if it doesn't, I would avoid it. And what would be my selling price? As you guys can see, it is currently trading at $6.30. So for example, if I had $1,000 into this crypto and I was on a profit right now, I would probably sell about $250, meaning 25% of it would be sold, and I'll take a little bit of profit out, which leaves me with $750 worth of Moonriver, and I would sell another $500 once it hits about over $8. So I take a little bit more profit and I still have $250 worth of Moonriver left, and I would probably sell that once it heads over to about $13 to $14 over the next couple of months. But yeah, this is my take and my prediction on Moonriver, guys. As mentioned in the thumbnail, when can this crypto hit the $10 mark? Personally, I would say Q1 or Q2 of 2023 is when I'm expecting the crypto to be hitting the $10 mark. But again, this is likely to change depending on how the crypto market performs. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I'm not going to keep you guys here for any longer. Before I end the video, I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k subscribers by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.